Hello everyone, welcome to Dramatical Murder, and look at these two people. I've looked up to find a familiar duo standing in front of me. Hello. And you are, oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay. I thought Mizuki would be my favorite, but I think I have a double favorite here. Yes, I've been having trouble with breathing. CPR? You could do that. What? No. Crowd getting to you? Probably. I heard Trip. The other one's name was Virus or Virus. I'm gonna go with Virus because Virus sounds weird. Virus and Trip. I like their businessy look. The four eyes is a Virus. The big guy is Trip. I've known them for ages. Oh, okay, yeah, Trip, your hair is lovely. Oh, goodness, oh, great, I'll be fine. Kinda got sucked into it. It was there, and then big old white light, very strange. Yeah, be smart. You're here right when a fight starts? I was talking to a dude when it started. Ah, that's why they're in business clothes. They're on business. Are they part of the evil corporation that I'm assuming is evil, even though I don't think it's told me it's evil yet? The old residential district is home to some pretty dangerous groups, these two being one of them. Ooh, they're dangerous too. Tell me more. I met them ages ago when I was still a stupid teenager. Back then, I was always pissed off about something. I'd spend my nights trolling for brawls in Wanabashi. In the end, all that adolescent posturing got me was a trip to the hospital after I picked a fight with the wrong guy. Yeah, I was kind of a loser. The only people who really knew what I got up to back then were these two and Granny. I lost touch with them until we reconnected a few years ago. By then, I'd gotten a part-time job and they had joined the Yakuza. I see how they could be bad. Considering that the police here are basically Yakuza too, it's never really bothered me. Are they not twins? I'm assuming they're not twins. No, I'm at a junk shop now. I'm not an ice cream shop. Dum Dum. You're close enough. That's what I called it the first time. Humdrum. Same thing as Dum Dum, whatever. If you ever want to let it loose again, you know who to call. Phrasing. Phrasing is important, sir. Sirs. Got a lot of power, you could do worse. Fight again? I used to fight, apparently? Well, he did say I used to get into trouble when I was a dumb kid. Oh, 250 damage to round 44. Is it over already? Oh, I forgot. There's actual voice acting every time. A roar goes up from the audience, but then an even louder voice cuts through the charged atmosphere. Private investigator? Or PD, police department person? Brandishing a megaphone, a man charges in with several police officers in tow. That guy's very angry. The match is over. Uzui vanishes in a puff of smoke, and the fighters and spectators scatter. The guy with the megaphone is Akashima, a hard-ass detective who's as crooked as they come. He's jailed or beaten dozens of people on blatantly false charges. They call him the Grim Reaper of the old residential district. Would you like to help me get to my apartment? If you want me to leave? Apartment, I guess. House, maybe?
Bye-bye, Aoba.
This guy's very angry. Akashima looks like he's about to burst a blood vessel. I ignore him and take off running. Aogi Street is just ahead. Am I gonna get hit by a car? Did I get hit by a car? As around a corner, a motorcycle nearly runs me over. I stumbled and fell backwards. Okay, who just ran me over? The bike pulls up a short distance away. I stare at the driver in a daze. He doesn't get off, but his eyes are focused on me. Something about those eyes sent a shiver down my spine. The man speeds off without saying a word. But would you like to... Didn't I say someone looked like they drove a motorcycle, like in the opening sequence? I jump up, but he's already gone. Son of a bitch. I agree. He nearly ran me over. He didn't even apologize. I mean, near misses like that aren't unusual in this part of town, but it still pisses me off. You've asked me that many times, Doggo. By now you should know I am not alright. I'm glad I'm safe too, thank you. Ren's concern soothes, that's hard, I have a lisp, soothes my anger. I'm safe, that's what matters, right? I start back towards home. Yeah, it's been a long time, it's been like a full third episode until I'm finally home. I enter my neighborhood and soon reach my house. Do I live with my granny? I'm That would be a grandmother. Dang. A clap of thunder greets me at the moment I open the door. I know from experience that ringing won't go away anytime soon. Granny is perched menacingly on the landing, fuming as she scowls at me. I've always wondered how such an old woman can make so much noise. Did I not lock the door? My bad. You could have locked it too? I was almost late for work this morning, so I ran out of the house in a hurry. Oh my god. Grandma? Granny. If I may call you that. I just left the door unlocked. You could have I don't know how these doors work, if they're different, but you can just go, and then you'll be done. That's all you needed. Hey, he just forgot. Stop being such a butt about it. You're 23 and still completely hopeless. Ooh, he's 23. I mean, when I was 23, I did I left my car on. Literally just on with the keys inside for like 4 hours when I went to my mom's house for one point. Like, I can understand being forgetful. Granny is shaking with anger. The veins on her forehead are bulging. This is serious. She's fainted after getting too worked up before. How can I rest in peace if you still can't take care of yourself? Grandma do have a point. How can she die if we can't take care of herself? Granny snorts and stomps back into the kitchen. Well, Granny, I love your flowers that are down there. She seems to have settled down for the moment. Relieved, I take off my shoes and head inside. We might get into shouting matches like this on a daily basis, but we actually get along pretty well, all things considered. The fact that she can still yell like that is proof she's healthy. I think her yelling is one of the things I'm going to miss when the time comes. I'm really grateful for her for raising me all by herself. Not that I'd ever say that to her face. Granny is in the kitchen in the middle serving up whatever she was sauteing in her frying pan. That's a very cute kitchen. I wash my hands at the sink, grab 2 sets of chopsticks off the shelf, and set the table. You might be wondering where my parents are. They were never the type to stay in one place. Even when they lived here with us, they wound up and vanished for months, even years at a time. It was always like that, even when I was little, so I eventually got used to it just being Granny and me. When they stopped coming back altogether, I was surprisingly okay. I guess I have Granny to thank for that. Wow, your parents are dicks. After all the trouble I caused growing up, I just want to treasure the time I have left with her. A simple life is all I need. She lines up the food. Somen noodles, tuna, stir-fried shiitake mushrooms, and boiled greens, fried fish, and miso soup. Okay, shiitake mushrooms can be fine. The noodles are probably okay. Boiled greens are okay as long as it's not broccoli. I don't like broccoli. Miso soup's good, though. I sit down with Granny and put my hands together. I'm gonna eat up. Grandmas make very tasty food. Like I said, they take blah, 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 blah. I forgot how to talk there for a second. Being chased by the police made me hungry, so Granny's homemade cooking really hits the spot. Stuffing my face, I feel a sharp pain shoot through my skull. Here we go again. Last time I got thrown into the thingy. Another headache. Don't forget to take your medicine after you eat. Do I have medicine I must take? I've suffered from frequent headaches ever since a useful indiscretion landed me in the hospital. This is the second one today. No one's ever been able to figure out the cause. Ever since it started, I've been taking the medicine Granny prescribes. Did I mention Granny has a medical license? Yeah, she's kind of like the village doctor, always giving neighborhood folks checkups and meds. She has quite the reputation for being safer than other less competent doctors who just take your money. I can vouch for that. Her pills are the only thing has ever helped my headaches. After I finish eating, I take my medicine, clear the table, and head upstairs. And my place is surprisingly clean. In my room, I pull Ren out of my bag to wake him from sleep mode. My head's killing me, thinking fresh air might help. I go out into the balcony, and you have a balcony? The cool breeze feels nice. Leaning on the handrail, I sigh and look up at the sky. The overlapping buildings obscure my view. It hasn't always been like this. The island was once a beautiful place. Midorajima is a remote island in the southwest of mainland Japan. Japan? Don't know why I put a D at the end of that. The island is known for its blue seas, white sands, and lush forest. Or at least it was. That's ancient history now. As you can see, I bet that blue oval area, that's where that's like where they're living, I think, maybe? No, that was like the place with the casinos. We gotta get to the casinos. There it is, right there. Now, Platinum Jail dominates the island, occupying nearly a full third of its landmass. A huge wall separates Platinum Jail from the old residential district, so no one can ever see what's inside. You see big shots from the TUI Corporation, the company that built Platinum Jail, on TV all the time. I'm telling you, they're evil. I don't know why, but they seem evil. Back when I was a kid, the TUI Corporation was trying to evict people from the island so they could start development. See, told you, evil. They managed to convince most of the island's residents to leave with promises of luxurious homes and exorbitant sums of money. But there were still some people who were too stubborn to go, like us. We weren't about to abandon our homes, no matter what juicy bait they dangled in front of us. And for a while, TUI left us alone. TUI's public stance on the issue was that they didn't want to force people out. In reality, however, they were already plotting to show us the error of our ways. It began with a reduction in basic utilities, explained as maintenance that never seemed to end. The livable sphere slowly shrank, until the remaining residents were forced into what is now known as the old residential district. This once beautiful island is in shambles. How could the government allow this? Some of the islanders begged for the government to help, but their petitions were all rejected. Finally, 3 years ago, TUI started requiring residents of the old residential district to get permission before they could leave the island. Permission they wouldn't grant. Ever. I'm sure TUI's justification is that it's our fault for not leaving when we had the chance. A noise at my feet snaps me out of my reverie.
Aoba, 今日メールからダウンロードしたデータだが、どうする? Download?
Email. Ren's question startles me off the handrail. I completely forgot. Back at store, when those kids were giving me trouble, my coil downloaded some kind of file. I agree, was it? Okay, no virus. That's good. I don't know how good his protection is. I don't know if he's a little Norton person who's not good at all, or if he's the other kind that is good, like the ones on your phone. I don't know. Type of game where the player character gains experience points. That's called an RPG. An RPG. Ooh, a free RPG. An RP free. I'll see myself out later. That is unclear. Hey, could be just some shovelware. Could be Angry Birds. I don't know. Well, okay, Angry Birds, the RPG version of Angry Birds. Understood. Cradling Ren in my arms, I go back inside and sit on the bed. Hello. Save me. Someone. Please. So that's the damsel in distress. This is what we saw at the beginning of the game. What place? Where's the... I can't save you if you're not... Talk about retro. I agree. Bet those kids never seen anything like this. Even I've only seen games as sold in videos. The game's logo appears after a message from the princess. Silent Oath. Slightly religious. Man, it's so cold it almost feels... It's so old it almost feels new. Or it's cold, I don't know. I press the start button. Do I have to play this? Oh, this seems very RPG Maker. I'm not playing, I'm just watching. Oh, hey, it's that same song. You know what? It seems like very old school Zelda, you know? To be continued. Excuse me, that was very... That was very... That's strange. Huh, to be continued, it's got episodes or something? Was it? You killed like 10 seconds. Oh, there it goes. Goodbye. I don't really know if it was all that entertaining, but I might play some more when the next installment comes out. A yawn spills from my mouth as I close the game. I was so focused on the game that I didn't realize how tired I am. I close the sliding glass door to the balcony and its curtain, then head to the bathroom. That's not the bathroom. The next day, I'm sitting behind the counter at Humdrum Junk as usual. There's my headache. Damn headaches. I rubbed the bridge of my nose. My head's been pounding ever since I woke up. I even took the medicine after breakfast. Maybe I'm getting sick. I hear Mr. Haga cluttering around the back of the store. His headaches are not helping. I try to stand up, but my legs wobble. I quickly grab the counter. Wonder if the headaches can like do... He was very strong. Who is this lovely cleaning robot? Hello. Mr. Haga's all-mate, Junker, dances around him in circles. Oh, I love the cleaning robot. That would be... He's basically a tall Roomba, but I don't care. He's got a face which makes him immediately cute. Junker returns to the back of the shop. Ooh, another delivery. Mr. Aoba pulls out a paper bag out of his pocket. I look at the slip on the package. It's going to an address here in the East Quarter. It definitely would be faster to deliver it directly from the shop. You know, for a junk company, I've been doing a lot of delivering recently. I mean, there's only been one time, but that's one too much. Mr. Aoba smiles, then goes down to the basement. My head still feels like a brick, but I have work to do. I have to tough it out. I smack myself lightly to clear away the funk, then pick up my bag and the package and head outside. I make my way down Aoba Street, Ren navigating. I'm following my pupper. As I walk alone, I notice a familiar tag all over the walls of an alley. Benishigur, the Crimson Rain. Ooh, I love that. Kujaku's gang. These tags are how rib gangs stake their claims. This is part of Kujaku's territory. Kujaku's gang isn't that big, but that many people know Kujaku's ribs tease in the first. Not that many people know Kujaku's ribs tease in the first place. Thanks to Kujaku's popularity with women, he's often wound up in brawls with jealous men, but he's never lost. One time, his strength earned him some male fans as well, and this became his gang. I think the way he looks after them shows the kind of guy Kujaku is. He's not one to turn away from people who look up to him. Many ripsties join gangs because they admire the leader. Some members often take after their idol, which is why you see so many men wearing kimonos in the Benishigur territory. They might look like bad news at first glance, but they're all good people. They help old ladies carry their bags and lost children find their parents. Oh, that's sweet. That's why the Crimson Rain is pretty popular in the old residential district. Kujaku is to thank for that too, probably.
Yo, Aoba.
Yes.
I exchange greeting with a couple of the Crimson Rain members who are chatting with a police officer. The police in the old residential district are corrupt, but some will mingle with the regular folk as if they're in the right mood or if there's money involved. Some ripsties take such opportunities to fish for useful information or get a pass on some misdemeanor. Whatever works for them, I say. As I make my way further down the street, I hear some excited voices coming from up ahead. It's a man and two women walking arm in arm. Oh look, it's... I bet I know who the man is if that's one of the women. Oh hey look, there's the other woman. I bet I know who the man is. There he is. So, yeah, safe. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blow in the microphone there. That is the same exact face I would give. I knew it, it's Kujaku. I really don't want to see him right now with his fans around, but it's already too late to escape. Yeah, just say hi. Be nice. I try to keep the grimace off of my face. Oh, he's got a little burb. He's got a burb. That's cute. Like little, it's not a cardinal, but something. I like that his face makes a heart. Kujaku's all-mate, Benny, is flying next to him. Ren pops his head out of my bag. Is he a friend of yours, Kujaku? The women look at me, sizing me up. Oh, sorry that the late. Sorry, yeah, let's try it again. Well, sorry that the amazing Kujaku's friend doesn't measure up. Though I've known the guy since I was little, it's not like we spent our whole childhood together. Kujaku was originally from the mainland. He came to the island with his mother, then went back to the mainland a few years ago. We lost touch after that for a while, until suddenly, about 3 years ago, Kujaku came back, this time by himself. He's grown a lot, but the way he talked and smiled was still the same old Kujaku. We started hanging out after that. Kujaku often stops by my place to get a taste of Granny's cooking. Oh, he knows where my house is. Good to know. I'm sorry. Is it because you noticed I have headaches and these little lines keep coming around my face every time I have a headache? Oh, he totally knows something up. I try to play it cool, but I'm actually surprised. Do I really look that sick? Probably. You can usually tell when someone doesn't feel well.
誰かさんと違ってな。
Got a point. The women react to my jab before Kujaku can. Oh, shut up. Shut up. It's the same face I'd give. Hey, that's not wrong.
こんなに可愛いお嬢さん方と一緒じゃ仕事も手につかねえからな。
Such a ladies' man. I'll never understand how he spouts crap like that.
その通り。女はこの世の宝だ。柔らかいし優しいし、男を
So he's 100% gonna be into dudes, right? Just gonna point that out. That he's gotta be like an option. If he's like keep doing all this like super into females thing, that obviously he's gonna be like, but my heart, 'twas a rainbow all along. Kujaku puts his arm around the women's shoulders, and they immediately melt. I agree, you should get going. Before I can leave, one of the women stops me. The woman reaches out with her slender fingers and brushes something off my collar. Just immediately. The woman suddenly looks at me like she noticed something. I mean, it's long. Uh-oh, ladies be into me. Giggling, one of the women reaches for my hair. No. No, thank you. No. Oh! I shouldn't maybe have smacked her hand away. I should have just hesitated. Shit. I didn't mean to... Okay, I didn't mean to smack her. I just wanted to smack her hand away. Be like, blah, don't touch my hair. Because really, personal bubble. You don't want to be like all that. She shouldn't have put her hands on me. Kujaku cuts between us and grasps the hands of the woman I smacked away. But no, you shouldn't have touched me. That wasn't allowed. He doesn't have a lot of experience with women? Wow. Douchebag. You know why I don't have experience around women? Because men are better. They're cuter. Kujaku shoots me a look. He's asking me to play along. The women look at me with eyes full of pity. I feel a little annoyed, but mostly I'm relieved. Kujaku really saved my ass. He knows how much I hate it when people touch my hair. Exactly. I knew exactly what the main character wanted. Because I wouldn't want people touching my hair either. Especially, I just got it cut today, but yesterday it was super long. Kujaku smiles at me. Oh, he's totally like it. What's up, following me because I'm such a nice guy. We know each other. We're allowed to call each other. I don't like these women. I flash Kujaku a grateful smile. He responds with a wink. He's really got his cool guy act down pat. I wave goodbye to Kujaku and get on my way. My destination is close, a left turn and then a straight shot down the street. Just as I round the corner, I see a man hunched over on the side of the road. He's mumbling something, but I can't make it out. And I think this is where we're going to end it. Next time we will meet whoever this man is. It might be a new recording session, I don't know, but I hope you all have liked this so far. I also have hopefully had an editor person, so they can say hi if they want to right now, with like a little, I don't know. But I hope you've enjoyed the series so far. Goodbye, everybody. I will see you next time.